We do 5 or 6 shows a week, and people say, man, how do you do that? And we do it because we have a phenomenal crew who helps us with our transitions, not only between songs, but from town to town. Thanks to the men in black.
I remember not having a crew, yeah, for sure. I remember when the crew was me, and then I remember the crew was whoever I was playing music with, and then I remember when we had like a tour manager / sound guy who could be an extra man who would help drive the van so that the band could sleep. Someone who could just be in the audience to make sure it sounded okay. It's a special thing to have a crew. It's an honor for a musician to have a tech, a guitar tech, or even a monitor tech, or a front of house tech, let alone techs for every single element of the show. It's a real honor.
Crack the trucks usually around 8 a.m. and everything audio, lights, video, backline, we're generally ready to go in about 4 hours.
Oh, I gotta change guitars. I can never remember what I'm supposed to play here. I write the set list, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to play. He's like a caddy, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, this one's gonna be better for this song, trust me.
Great gig. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Extremely nice guy, kind, caring. There's not too many artists out there like that, and I definitely very much enjoy what I do and doing it for him. I spend majority of the show tuning guitars, even when he's not using them, just to make sure if we have to pull that guitar out, it is ready to go at any point.
Yes picks, specials. Don't embarrass yourself on camera, buddy.
It's a pretty refreshing thing to actually be traveling with a bunch of people who are not out of control and who are focused on the job at hand and enjoy what traveling around in a pirate ship is all about.
This guy over here, the wizard of all wizards. What's that move? Yeah.
The giddy up?
The giddy up.
The
You
giddy
gotta
up.
see him do the giddy up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Show us.
The
How's that
80s
go?
giddy up. The shoegaze was the 90s thing where everybody was doing the shoegaze.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Man, turn the camera on.
You guys hear everything okay out there? Because we only have this one microphone for some reason.
How long have I been a sound engineer? I started in this business when I was 15, so it's over 30 years. One of my favorite sections is the hoot section when they're all around one mic. Just because it's a single mic where everybody gathers around, and so I find that the most challenging, to get the volume loud enough that the audience can hear, and on top of that, hear the instruments.
I started as the front of house tech, and then when Micah left, he went to open the salad shop, and then they offered me the gig up here since I knew all the songs from doing all the recordings and just being on the tour for a couple years. And so I said yes, and it's worked out since then.
This is a wonderful item. This is album cover. And of course the most popular one is the tour shirt.
Yeah, and who else do you know that's selling seeds, organic seeds? Basil, lettuce, sunflowers.
What are the fans like who are coming to the show? Very excited.
Yeah, excited, patient, kind.
Don't lie, sometimes they're not so patient.
He's one of the best bosses I've ever had. And I think the crew will back me up on that too, because we have guys, vendors, from the lighting company, sound company, video company who continually want to come back and work this tour.
These guys have been awesome. It's now my almost 5th year working with this camp, so it's a lot of fun. Everyone's super nice.
Yeah, I've been doing lighting for about 30 years, and Jason's a little different. With Jason, it's more like you feel like you're working with him more than for him, because it's very collaborative, to be honest.
You know, this really does have a family vibe, and it makes it nice to come back time and time again.
He's not just an artist and just someone to work for, but he's a friend who has a gig for us, you know, and it's a good thing.
Generally speaking, as crew guys, they're amazing. Personally speaking, there's nobody else like them on the planet.
Thank you, crew. We love you.
All right, wait, now there's one more crew member that's worthy of acknowledging. Someone that's worked with us for years, who's worked right alongside me, has the very same schedule as I do, and that's Jeff Kaufman. Jeff does an incredible job at capturing our journey and bringing it to you. He's an amazing storyteller, and it's worth checking out some of his other films and videos on the web. He's probably going to kill me for hijacking this video and putting this acknowledgement on the end, but he's worth it. Jeff, thank you for being a yes, and thank you everyone out there for watching.